Hello, welcome to Super Science Box number 16 in metals. Here at school today I've been running through the Super Science Box with the year 3-4s, looking at aluminum, copper, zinc, and the iron nails. It's pretty good. The kids they know aluminum, they know copper, they know the iron nails, weren't too sure about zinc. Right, so what we did, we took the little the cup like this, and you put the copper in the cup. After they play around with the metals for a while, they talk about it, they can scratch them, they can scratch each other. Sandpaper was good. Put that in there, they can do this. Then you put, well, don't forget the salt. We put vinegar and then a little bit of salt, so it creates the reaction. Then the copper ions, the copper will go into solution in the vinegar. So we left that a couple hours. We did that in the morning, and then a little after morning tea, we came back and we took the copper out, and then you put the nails into just the vinegar, and they turned copper. They get a little bit of a copper plating, and the longer you leave them in there, the longer they will become copper plated. And they were like, wow, this is really cool. A lot of the kids got it. The year 4s were good. Year 3s maybe need a little bit more work on understanding what was going on. And then we also did just steel wool. So we take the steel wool, dip it in the vinegar, and then just leave it, put it to the side. I use these trays, and they're really good for rusting and oxidation. And then I also we were experimenting around, and then, well, while the kids were doing something else, I did a little experimenting around. I just threw a piece of copper in. I put a bit more salt in there to make it happen. And then I threw a piece of copper in on top of the zinc, and it's really bubbling like crazy and looks really cool. So that was good. We also went over the periodic table a little bit, looking at Al, the chemical symbols for aluminum and zinc and copper and iron. They're not too comfortable with the periodic table, and there's a lot of questions there, so I don't think they're really ready for it yet. But you can say things: oxygen, hydrogen, helium. They know about carbon. It's pretty good. And I found out that aluminum is one of the most abundant elements in the whole world. At least it is the most abundant in the Earth's crust, and probably the top 3 are carbon, silicon, and aluminum. So, and the Building Science Concepts book has a lot of good information on aluminum. And what metals are used for, why would you use that metal, why would you use metal versus plastic or wood, and which metal you're going to use, and also a lot about recycling. So there's a lot of good learning to be had with metals. Okay, thanks. Bye.